And yea, said the emperor upon and unto his subjects, I ask not for your adulations, for your ululations, for your ulations of any kind. I do not ask for them, but unto me shall you deliver them, all of your ulations, from the book of Humps, chapter 1, verse 12. Greetings, royal subjects. I am the Emperor Scottimius Humphrilaugus the Fourth. Some have told me that this royal scepter passed down through generations is strange and wondrous, much like me. The scepter of invisibility. This is correct. The man, the myth, the legend. It has been said that the Emperor Scottimius Humphrilaugus IV had legs to rival any man, woman, child, or centaur upon the planet. And unto ye I say, yea, these gams do run the gamut. You may have also noticed my crown is decidedly different from that of my forebearers. Correct, loyal subjects, you have observed well. This headdress is of my own design, for if we are to venture forth into and onto and upon and unto a new age, one must be prepared for all that is to come. And tinfoil shall protect thee from the aliens, so saith the Book of Humps. We have the crosshair and the grass pilot. Welcome, loyal subjects. I shall keep my scepter of invisibility close. For yea, if thou canst not playeth with the big boys, thou shalt make thyself invisible, and thou shalt hide it from thine enemies, like a little punk. The crosshair notes that the blood olives are coming in well this year. And to this I say, yea, they are. And to this I also say, yea, they are. The blood olive sacrifice shall be great, and it shall be bloody, and it shall be delicious, and it shall be greatly bloody delicious. Welcome, loyal subjects, to this, the Emperor Scottimius Humphrilaugus IV's Age of Wonders. Together we shall embark upon a strange and mystical journey, where I, the Emperor Scottimius Humphrilaugus IV, shall venture out to conquer and vassalize the lands of those near me. Bonum vesperum to thou as well, Cthulhu. Welcome, loyal subject, to this Age of Wonders. My social media manager hath not bestowed upon me a good title. I believe it is time for us to begin. Now, as always, I have been told to ask if there is any strange sound or hiccup of the technical sense to let me know, for I can command the powers that be to fix them. Excellent. Osab, thank you. We shall confer upon you the title of Royal Archivist. Xoxabsk. You have been bestowed with this excellent title. I must read this missive. There is a missive from a nation across the ocean. Do we know a Ticklese Potha? I am not familiar with one of this name, but if they come to me in combat or if they come to me in peace, I shall slaughter them and everyone of their lineage, unless they bring me excellent gifts, in which case I bestow upon them, boop, a royal bop, and a royal ball, which we shall have in the name of a Ticklese Potha. These nuts. We shall harvest these nuts from these trees. I pronounce D as TH where I come from, you understand? the crosshair. We shall harvest these nuts from these trees, and it will be an excellent harvest. Come along, all.
Destination.
We shall head to the Valley of Wonders, for I do not know what to expect. Destruction it shall be. As an ascended champion, me, Emperor Scottimius Humps IV, build up a new home for your wandering tribe in the mythical Valley of Wonders on Athla. We shall know this place as Athla. Prepare yourself for the clash with the returning wizard kings of old. Excellent. This we shall do. As we are all aware, my power is such that I can see through portals to different worlds. I can bestow upon myself magic, blessings for my friends, curses upon my enemies, and thus the difficulty of the world shall be easy, so saith the Book of Humps.
Your journey starts here.
This loinclothed man bears no resemblance to me. This is me, the Emperor Scottimius Humps IV. Look at that badass hair, that magnificent crown, that armor of armors. Dat dude, or as I pronounce it, that food. It's a local dialect. Graspy I do not disagree. And yet, to protect oneself from the harshness of winter and travel across many different planes of existence, thou shalt keep the chunk, lest thou drop down dead and thonk. So saith the Book of Humps. Oh, good, Crosshair. Continue in your excellent work, your travail, and thou shalt become the Lord of Traps of Thirst. I should mention, of course, who I am. Leader of the noble humans, who are able to recuperate quickly after activities, and are adaptable to activities. The Book of Humps saith that even amongst trying to survive in the world, one must be able to party, and party we shall. Any opportunity for a good jamboree or bop shall be had. Please keep your eyes peeled for this. We have a feudal society. We are architects of wonders and chosen uniters. And I start with that most noble of steeds, the horse, the most party of animals, and the Tome of Zeal, because I am zealously looking for a good time. All right, here we go. I do not know what to expect from this Valley of Wonders, but...
It was the time when the raw forces of magic returned to Athla. The seal that had protected the world was shattered. The cosmic currents, thereby unleashed, shaped the land, changing what was, whilst returning what once may have been.
All things change.
In the wake of this new genesis,
such is the way of it.
The great empires of the Third Age fell into decline, bringing on an era of re-exploration and expansion.
My forebear, Emperor Scottimius Humps III, was one of those unfortunate great empires of the Third Age that had to fall. But, so saith the book, all good parties must come to an end. Those partying till the dawn must find themselves a place to crash, and upon the fall of dusk can reawaken for a party anew.
Alas, the time for peaceful discovery was brief.
Gods damn it.
For the ancient wizards,
the ancient wizards of the Second Age
broke free from their
they're real party poopers
in the depths of the astral sea. Their strength
Your collection
regained.
of Corinthian
They
figurines.
set out to rule over the surviving peoples as god kings or godia.
We all know the only god kings here are me, myself, and I, and of course my loyal counselors, all those who are in chat at the moment.
There was little divine about them.
Exactly, Graspy Loot.
Nimue,
We
Carissa,
must re-establish the
a pantheon
party of the Second
pretender
Age.
gods.
What's the
There
point
was
of a
God,
party?
Corrupted,
Unless thou considers thyself
haunted by
a
millennia
god.
of torment,
If I am to
and
leap
ready to unleash
off of my
their
roof
newfound
into my
powers.
pool,
against whoever dared stand in their way.
I am sorry to interrupt this narrator. If I am to jump off my roof into my pool, dare I think myself mortal? Oh, I am but mortal, and liable to fall and harm myself. No! I must think of myself as a god, one who can fall great distances, splash with the best. So saith the Book of Humps.
Yet the wizard kings were not unchallenged.
I like this attitude.
Champions rose to the defense of their people.
I would not call myself a mortal champion. I would call myself a god king emperor. But history shall remember me as I am wont to be remembered.
This is the story of one such champion. While traveling through the Valley of Wonders in search of a new home, tragedy befell his tribe.
I did not want this to be part of my story, and yet here we are.
After inheriting both the Elder's throne and his powerful tome of magic,
yes,
the young champion had to rise up and protect his people from the dangers that awaited.
My father, and his father before him, and so on ad infinitum back into the mists of time, all held with them the tome of zeal. For it has been written, if thou canst not do something well, do it with zeal and passion, and thou shalt be recognized as one badass dude. And that is what we shall do today. Exactly, Osab. One must bow before me. I believe it was the ancient prophet Dilassosius, the Crosshair recalls, who said, in the 4th day of July, they tried to mess with 3rd degree. That's me, myself, and I. On to the Age of Wonders! Here we are. A small town to be sure, but perhaps one that will... It seems we are surrounded by enemies already. This may be a bit more challenging than I thought. We start with magic, a call to glory, and a zealot. A zealot... Zealotry has, throughout the ages, gained a negative connotation. One who believes so fervently in their cause that they are willing to harm themselves and those around them. I would like to bring it back to its original term. A zealot. Someone whose life is so full of zeal for the party that they are able to do what needs to be done. Long have the noble humans wandered Athla as exiles, O Emperor Scottimius Humphrilaugus. By leading them to this valley, you have returned to them their hope. The proud city of Crosswall represents a new beginning for your people. To expand your domain, hunt down the creatures near Crosswall and grow new population to place your first farm. Let this journey of us noble humans begin! No, it's all right, Crosshair, I understand. Sometimes, and I do not believe it was entirely your doing, but sometimes there is an assumption that places must be named after their literal parts. At the center of town, there is a place where the walls cross. And people would oft say to me, Emperor, I shall meet thee at the place where the walls cross. And unto them I say, Crosswall! And they say, yeah, that's the name of the place, indeed. And I rolleth my eyes unto the heavens. We must slay units and build farms, because that is what I do. I eat and I slay. Yas, queen! Crossville would have been a bit on the nose. However, if we can rename it, we shall. Crossville. The hump of the world, I think. I tried to use brackets in my city name, indeed. Ah, the Farm of Blood Olives. Excellent. Excellent, the Crosshair. Graspy Loot, please commit unto thine memory, Crosshair Wall, and I shall rename when possible. Now, let us just have a look at our surroundings. The hump of the world lies to the northwest, bound in by mountains, a beautiful green lake, Anyway, any record, you cannot put names on all must be recorded! Let us have a look at our lives, shall we? The first. We must build those things that need building. A storehouse provides additional food income. Of course, we require it. Food is amongst the most important things required for a people to grow. For it is said, if thou hast nothing to eat, then what shall thy feast thy mind upon, other than food? So saith Humps. A workshop as well. For my people are industrious, and would like to build additional scouts, pikemen, and archers. We shall have our troops, we shall conquer our surroundings, and we shall know what needs to be known. The army of Scottimius rides to try to find what lies around. Probably nothing in that direction. Collection of mana crystals ripe for the taking, and, perhaps most importantly, our nearby wonder, the one who pilots the grass. Of course, Graspilut. An ancestor of yours, I believe, distantly related, perhaps. What is this? What is this? A resource node? I do enjoy the quotes. Graspilut, your people were able to survive for so long because they were well fed. So saith the Emperor. Why is this fortress known as the Fortress of Tears? Perhaps we shall never know. The Fortress of Tears is a wonder that provides us many benefits if we can lead an expedition there with a hero. First, we must slay some of our monsters that infect our lands before venturing into the Fortress of Tears. If there is a toilet, we must exploit it. Interesting. Yes. Indeed, the crosshair. Thou shalt drive down thine enemies into thy toilet. Whoa! You meet Leo Shepherd, who parted ways with the noble humans loyal to him as your tribe entered the Valley of Wonders. So we speak again, Scottimius Humphrelag. That's Emperor Scottimius to you, Leo Shepherd, speaking with a stern voice. He considers himself to be a leader of men because of his name, Shepherd. This is the problem, the crosshair. I believe that our friend Leo considers himself to be on par with me, the Emperor. Remember, we of Stronghold seek no quarrel. It was magic that caused the loss of our homeland, magic that killed the elder of our tribe. When you took up the Elder's Tome, you asked for doom. We keep our distance. Evading all magic will keep us safe. Magic shall come to you wherever you go. Stronghold simply to the southeast, close by. I shall give them one of my whispering stones, so that I may begin to negotiate with these people. If they do not wish to have me as an ally, then perhaps I can at least understand where it is they are coming from. Now let us fight. Castrum lacrimarum. Exactly, Cthulhu, the macrame castor, or beaver, as it is sometime known. We shall begin the small battle. These marauder guards seem to be standing just outside the city limits. We must destroy them! Excellent. Indeed, indeed. I see, Graspilut. It is a low-risk battle, but I take all risk very seriously. would like to try manual combat at some point, but having never done so, I have the strangest feeling that it might be disastrous. Defeated. Get off my sheep, you ogre! Oh, wow. Oh, okay. 3 out of 3. Oh, I see. We are sending thee a missive upon the renewal of thine horse carriage document. God damn it, whilst thou never leave me in peace! Excellent. We have slain our enemies, and now we venture forth, not unto the mine, but perhaps unto the fortress? What is this? They are so close to us. This I do not like. We must drive from the hump of the world all those who stand in opposition to us. Stronghold is also quite close. However, if we can establish negotiations early, perhaps they will join our glorious crusade, as long as we keep magic far away from them. Speaking of magic, let us have a look at what we can research. Fanatical workforce. This feels like something the wondrous Emperor Scottimius would like. Work hard, and thou shalt play harder. So saith the Book of Humps. Wayfinder enchantment grants upon my scouts speed and quickness. An excellent early upgrade unto the world. To view my world, the place where we shall rule in future. I do not like this condemnation, but perhaps we shall need to condemn our enemies. My ruler leveled up already. Whew! Look at you leveling up! I see, Cthulhu. No, Cthulhu, unfortunately my social media manager is uneducated in the extreme. He told me to make a TikTok. Me, the Emperor Scottimius Humphrellagus IV. I neither tick nor talk. I declaim, I proclaim, and I give orders unto the world. The Lord of Crosswall, no, the Lord of the Hump of the World, whatever. Whoa, so many things to do. I do like having crops. Food is excellent. Greetings, Jutes of the Pukas. It is wonderful to have you amongst us as a loyal subject once more. Welcome to the Age of Wonders with me, the wondrous Emperor Scottimius Humphrellagus IV. I do not know who Nip Nop is, but I shall strive to be as imperious as you believe they are. E.T. Domum. What more do we need? Knowledge, magic, production, Lord of War, or fighting. Battle magic. I do enjoy magic. It feels that perhaps... Oh, wow. Look at all these things! All non-hero units gain, blah, blah, blah. Restore. You'll have to forgive me. Thank you, Cthulhu. I had mentioned it early on in the stream, but I thought I should mention it again. My family ruled for a long time. It was a headdress passed down from father to son, to father to son, to father to son, ad infinitum for many generations. Which is it, Emperor? Is it ad infinitum or many generations? It is both. Do not question me. Strange voice in my head. This protective headgear upon my head now is made by my own hand. Venturing forth into a new age of wonders, one must understand that one must take risks and lead from the front. Exactly, Graspy Loot, as do I. Thank you, Methodiel, yes! I enjoy the shower cap of command as well. Alright. I think we simply take, perhaps... Whoops. What did I do? Perhaps, somewhat foolishly, We shall be the Lord of Crops, and thou shalt call me the Lord of Crops, so that we may expand our glorious empire quickly, ever more quickly. We shall destroy them. Excellent, Graspilute. I am glad to hear it, for thou art knowledgeable in the ways of war and command. We shall venture to this fortress of tears as soon as we can. One of the bannermen from the hump of the world approaches you, eager to speak.
Well, as you know, my emperor, not all of us noble humans had the wisdom to follow your lead to the hump of the world. Some become fearful of the magic that the elder passed on to you. They stayed with Leo Shepherd to found stronghold.
I know this. You are telling me things that I know already. We must mend the schism. Will you seek out an ally with the noble humans, of course? Of course we shall. Lord of Crops. Oh, no. The crosshair, all things change. However, get your stone carvers to work immediately. I would like to have as many titles as possible by the time this stream is out. We are strongest as one, with me as their ruler, of course. We require a pact of vassalage with Stronghold, which will take time. But we shall make it. Perhaps I should try this. Ah, thank you, Cthulhu. You need to get up early. Well, unto each their own. Work the farms. Educate the children. Make a positive impact in the world. And glory unto Emperor Scottimius. Thank you, Cthulhu. Be well. Methodiel, I like it. I wonder perhaps about your mocking tone. I'd like a little more respect, please. And thank you. Graspilute, I must ask, in your strategic opinion, having never entered manual combat before, is this, how you would say, a foolish decision? We shall call this the Emperor's plan. Only one way to learn! Excellent! I almost dropped my scepter of invisibility. We have become inseparable lately. Oof. Oh, perfect. We shall see what this is. I have yet to lead my troops into the field.
Welcome to the field of battle.
Oh, this will be fine.
Here, you must kill or rout your...
They start.
You have selected a unit. It has 3 action points to spend on moving and using abilities.
Thank you, Graspilute. Yeah, well, indeed, the crosshair. This is a problem. Oh, so many different...
This is a ranged unit, which excels at dealing physical damage.
Naturally, we shall move our ranged units into range, keep our pikemen in front, and destroy the enemy as they need be destroyed. The range appears to be 4 units, therefore we must advance closer.
You have selected your ruler. Your ruler is a powerful combatant who can wield magical equipment and learn a variety of skills.
Perhaps we shall keep it out of their range for the moment.
This is a polearm unit, a frontline melee fighter. With its
Exactly the crosshair. One must sometimes stick to one's guns. Although what a gun is, I have no idea. Forward, men! Forward!
This is a support unit, which can use magical abilities to heal and strengthen its allies.
When entering the defense mode, it grants a bonus to adjacent allies. Excellent. What other things do you have? Banner Smite, a magical target, a magical attack, rather. The caster and the adjacent friendly units receive 20 Oh, they heal temporary hit points. Very different. This indeed makes sense, Graspy Loot. The limits of magic... No, they are limited. I do not want this. I want the Bulwark Standard. You still have units who can act. Or which ones? Cannot be used within an enemy zone of control. Well, no, that's fine. I simply must know what will happen. Come and get me!
Your spells are now ready to be cast.
Ooh.
Spells can have a variety.
This is why Stronghold was foolish to leave us. That shepherd is shepherding them only to their doom. Magic is wild sometimes. Destructive, perhaps. It can be used for evil purposes, but it can also be used in the battle against those who would harm it. Yes. Excellent. They could become strengthened. What other oh, I see. That is the magic which we have. Oh.
Your unit is within an enemy's zone of control. When a unit moves into an enemy's zone of control, it becomes...
I need not move again.
This unit has a ranged ability selected. Ranged abilities have an accuracy rating.
Indeed, the crosshair. And upon the 5th day, magic turned magic turned Baxter Building into a realm of limbo. And yea, 6 days became 7. So saith Verlaugus. Fire! Excellent. Well, you cannot always necessarily win. Smite them! Well, this is perhaps to be expected. We shall destroy them, in fact. This age of wonders is nearly upon us. Perfect! No, certainly, Graspy Loot. I wanted to destroy their, I wanted to destroy these swarming manlings before anything else. However, it would appear that perhaps I overestimated the strength of our archers. Firing some arrows seemingly did not strike down their entire group in one shot. Charge! We shall indeed smite them! Excellent! And now their defense is sundered. Destroy the fools. Excellent. Oh, how did this happen? You fired upon our own troops. How did you do this? Warded, perhaps, by evil magics. Charge! Battles do indeed take time. Whoops, that is not what I meant to do, but that is alright, this is fine. It's not what I meant to do. Try me, archers. Oh, they did not. Very interesting. Need I buff again? I do not believe I need do anything. Fire! Excellent. Marauders destroyed. Excellent work. Another noble win for the Emperor. Scottimius Umphreloucus. Yes, thank you, the Crosshair. The Crosshair, you have earned the title of Manipulator of Facts, Teller of Stories, Teller of Tall Tales. Manipulator of Facts, Teller of Tall Tales. Don't write down the other part I just told you. That could have gone better, but it also could have gone much worse. Perhaps I shall rest a while. Perhaps we shall head here. And then we shall rest a while. Our scout needs to continue onward to see if they can find any additional resources hidden out in the world. Marauders simply everywhere. Some mana simply stashed for the taking. Excellent. This Fortress of Tears shall be mine. And, if I am not mistaken, we cannot yet annex another province, but we shall soon. And it shall be... Subscriber. Thank you. Kung Fu Fenris. Destroyer of doors. Sacker of capitals. Roaming marauder of the plains. Welcome to this age of wonders. I am sorry to say, but some of your marauder compatriots have fallen in battle to me, the Emperor Scottimius Umphreloucus IV, and they shall continue to fall before my glorious reign. The dawn of the third day. Now, we require a farm. This we know. I believe this would be a prime land for farm. To the east. That's correct, Kung Fu Fenris. The second age was one of many parties. The third age, one of many downers. Debbie Downers. Squares. I, Emperor Scottimius IV, shall return the world unto its party status. You have tamed the land around the hump of the world. Graspy loot. The next shall be a forester. The farm was indeed my objective. And therefore, we must feed the people before the people can be productive. For what is it to be productive on an empty stomach? So saith the Book of Humps. Lo, the illustrator, take thy seat at thy illustrating table, and draw the glory that is Emperor Scottimius Umphreloucus IV. It is wonderful to have you with us. I shall pose for my royal portrait. I expect it on my desk by noon. Destroy, incinerate, conquer, and kill. He was not well liked. Yes, sorry. You have tamed the land around the hump of the world and invoked a spirit of optimism and adventure in your people. They are staging a play that retells the story of how you led the noble humans to safety. The death of the Elder, the inherited tome, the schism with Leo Shepherd, and eventually the founding of the hump of the world in the Valley of Wonders. Hello to you, Lo the illustrator, I should say as well. The play in your honor will conclude with a promise for the future. Will it end with a treasury worthy of kings, all the better to pay for the sickest of parties? Shall it play on the bountiful fields? Shall the valorous noble humans fulfill their destiny, destroying their enemies? Or shall it show the scholars hard at work, researching this strange land? I am a just god, How shall this play end? With gold, with food, with victory, with knowledge. I am a generous emperor. You may now vote in our first ever democratic election, direct democracy, brought to you by Emperor Scottimius Humphrilaugus IV. Vote for Emperor Scottimius Humphrilaugus IV. Do it. There's no other choice. Emperor Scottimius Humphrilaugus IV. Okay. Please. Feel free. Oh, exclamation mark. Vote. Then a space. And then 0, 1, or 2, or 3. Excellent. This is excellent indeed. Sometimes democracy can lead to ties. The crosshair. By defeating our enemies, we have already planted the blood olives. And they shall bloom forever. Do olives bloom? I do not believe so. I am not a botanist. I am an emperor. And unto thee I say, democracy sometimes gives ties. And therefore I must continue the party, the bountiful fields, because Emperor Scottimius indeed has huge tracts of land. He's got the vote. Indeed, Kung Fu Fenris. So much food. We can now annex another province. I enjoy the... Built a farm. A forester. What would be good for a forester? This would be better to have a quarry, methinks. 2 food does very little. But this also does very little. Not a particularly productive province. Perhaps we shall take this province to the southwest as we expand towards the gold that is our destiny. I do indeed enjoy production. You would recommend CK3 with tours and tournaments. Ooh, interesting. Why do you say streaming for the acting muscle, Kung Fu Fenris? I know very little of this Crusader Kings. I've been on a crusade, but it has generally been to the beer store. Fell some trees. Build structures in my honor. Yes, insert that log into this cabin. Oh, baby, look at it go. This is honestly adorable. All right, come along. We shall not take all of our combats quite so seriously. The ruins of a massive stronghold dating back to an age when the first civilizations made a stand against rampant, gargantuan monsters and magical storms. Oh, Satyr Kings would be on brand indeed, Methodiel. Are you referring perhaps to my crown, made by me, the Emperor? Ah, excellent. I do enjoy the innuendo structure. Lo, the illustrator paints a beautiful picture with his words. The red blood spilled upon the castle of Rickards. We need a crosswall hair. Crosswall hair. Vil. Supreme? And perhaps a castle of Rickards shall come next. Oh, Kung Fu Fenris, I want nothing more than legacy. Although battered, its weathered walls still offer a degree of protection to those within, as well as those nearby during the time of strife. Excellent. This is an ancient wonder of the bronze quality. When it is cleared, it can be annexed by a city. When annexed, it provides special things, etc., etc. Oh, good lord. Kung Fu Fenris, it has been my hope to be able to do this at some point. Thank you for the recommendation, Kung Fu Fenris. I hope to make you proud. Yes, an annexed ancient wonder counts as a type of province improvement. Excellent. Perhaps I shall enter it when I have turns remaining. In the meantime, our scout shall continue to move forward and examine the ruins of a city. Your scout comes across a large area of overgrown ruins. What has now largely been reclaimed by nature must have once been a thriving city of a great civilization. A lingering force of bitterness dwells beneath the peaceful surface. You can sense there are spirits which begrudge the ancient woe that happened here. The ruins would make a formidable location to found a city and let the burdened past make way for a new future. Excellent. I will receive some Imperium. Thank you. I enjoy Imperium. I can do many things with it. Well, I would like this very much. Perhaps I shall move to take in this mana as well. In the meantime, let us level up our wonderful leader. I am the Lord of Crops. A vigorous Lord of Crops. I do not believe I need any of these spells. I believe I simply need warfare. Of course, the crosshair, please. Make sure they are well watered in the spa. Melee attacks gain plus 10% damage. Sprint. Defense. I would certainly hate for us to be hurt. Are my people more fighters toe-to-toe or archers who fire from the rear? Indeed, as they have said, I will not make this euphemism. In fact, we shall go defense. Oh dear. Now how do I enter the wonder, the fortress? I need to enter this wonder. Interesting. I require this fortress to be entered upon. Ah, excellent, Bukajutsu. I see. I seem to still be missing some movement. This is fine. Simply fine. Indeed, Kung Fu Fenris. The times they are a-changing by that magical bard, Dylan! Ever since you arrived in the valley, lucid visions have appeared in your mind's eye. A purposeful-looking elven lady comes into focus. Salutations, Scottimius Hamphilaugus. I am Sundrin of House Inyok. Inyok what? Inyok who? My people have guarded this valley throughout the ages. Its fate is connected to our own. We have been watching you for some time. Other powerful Godir have noticed your arrival too. Your essence emanates conflict, but also great potential. Listen to what I have to say, and you and your noble humans may avoid meeting your end here. For a brief while, your people had found respite in this valley of wonders, but now panic's shouts start to echo in the streets of the hump of the world. Doom is upon us. Monsters from beyond. Ooh. Whoa! Lo, this I did not know. The age of wonders of my father was apparently one where they did not have many parties. It was an age of squares. Squares indeed. Ah, Pukajutsu, it has always followed us. And I hate it. Creatures from the astral sea have been sighted near the city. The fear of the noble humans leads to doubt. Was Leo Shepard's right? Has your magic power attracted creatures from afar? To protect your people and restore their faith in your rule, you must seek out the astral sea monsters near the hump of the world. Excellent. Oh, and something else. The pyromancer Yaka has broken free and returned to... He is truly more of a court jester, Pukajutsu, and yet we find him entertaining and useful. His last jest about spirits from the astral realm was truly hilarious. He has been curled up under his bed, working on new devices for hunting spirits, he tells me. Strange man. Excellent, Crosshair. Welcome back. The Crosshair, we have heard from this strange elven lady of things we must do, and strange magical beasts from the astral sea have assaulted the hump of the world. He's building up his infernal strengths and will not tolerate competition from a fledgling mage. You must embrace the spark of magic. Seek out the powers of the nearby Tower of Destinies before Yucca does. Sundrin advises you to explore the nearby Tower of Destinies. Of course. Where is the nearby Tower of Destinies? Is it this? Excellent! It feels very far. But we... Oh, shoot. I should have gone to the mana first. This is all right. The crumbled spire was once a mighty archmage's seat of power. It was constructed in a style often favored by the wizards of the Circle of Evermore. While some powerful force seems to have destroyed the tower and long vanquished its owner, dangerous arcane energies still seep from within the ruins. This does seem indeed quite powerful. Quite powerful. We must bring the Emperor here. Post haste! In the meantime, we shall visit this watchtower. Scout shall venture northward just to see if there's anything there. Perhaps not. Excellent! Another province awaits! Ah, excellent, the crosshair. I trust those are unrelated pieces of news. However, I am quite happy to hear it, all the same. Ah, yes, indeed, Kung Fu Fenris, I have given the newest scribe here at the castle some new clicky-clackies. They may feel more useful. Our food income is high. This is very good news. What would be useful? The castle, perhaps. Ooh, indeed. I believe a castle would be useful. Soon we shall have 5 whole population, and then the castle will be advanced. We have troops coming to us as well. The clackers of Ankh-Morkpork! Indeed. The gold vein is occupied. Well, that is certainly something we cannot have. And the pastures are occupied as well. There are marauders everywhere. We must do something about it. These provinces simply... Annex the castle ruins to the hump of the world! Yes! I thought I needed to explore. But perhaps not. Ah, yes, Methodiel. One must be careful which show tunes one chooses to write. I believe so, Kung Fu Fenris. Shall we look? Here are your compatriots, the proud rat people of the mountains, and the crow that hovers upon the berries. The berry hoverers. I do not know. Do not know. What need we have next? An inspiring chant, of course. So this is not something I can explore, it would appear. Ah, the Mallard stories. Excellent, Pukajutsu. I would love to hear simply a taste of the music contained within Mallard's stories. Please, when you can. The hunters from beyond. We must defeat them. We have to clear the Tower of Destinies as well. Lord Mightios and Lady Metios from the Southern Kingdom. I'll go feed the wolves. Very good. Thank you. The crosshair. Oh, we need troops to be able to defeat all of these marauders, certainly. wrong thing. Also the wrong thing. Quests! Haha! Oh, I see. They seem to be quite far away. Past Stronghold. Well, then in that case, perhaps we shall build up our armies at home. And in the meantime... And then we shall be able to defeat these strange marauders. In the meantime, we must head towards the Tower of Destinies. Well, of course, Kung Fu Fenris. I simply mean, I do not need to build up my forces and then take them on the road. We must save the world as we know it. This is our empire development tree, branching out from the center. You'll notice, of course, we have much general knowledge. Some materium, some nature, but much order. For Emperor Scottimius values order, as some would tell you it is the opposite of chaos. Destroying an infestation or conquering a free city grants a stacking plus 300 relations to all other free cities. Well, it doesn't really do anything for me, to be honest. I will not destroy many infestations. Ooh. What kind of venue idea, the Kung Fu Fenris? Please tell us more. Alright, Pukajutsu, allow me to narrate for you. There is a cityscape behind. Derelict, perhaps? Proud once, noble once, but now in ruin. Standing in front. People, perhaps once, but now strange duck-like creatures, humanoid ducks, stand with their webbed feet, their strange beaks and wings, and they simply quack at each other. Looking out despondently over the audience, wondering where is their savior? Where is Emperor Scottimius Humphrilaugus? And one opens his mouth and he begins to sing the recitative of the opening. Life is like a hurricane here in Hampburg. And then the others go like this. Quack, 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 quack. Life in Hampburg is the worst. John Vero, welcome to this age of wonders with me, Emperor Scottimius Humphrilaugus IV. John Vero, there are things that require much servicing. Perhaps I shall show you. I think that would be... It would be easier to simply show you. As you can see here, the forester is taking the log and pulling it gently and sweetly, but all together, into its delicious maw. And sawing it into tiny pieces. You need not do the sawing into tiny pieces part, but simply accept my wood into thee, much as this sawmill does. Excellent. Excellent. Whoa! Ah, very good. So let it be written, so let it be done. Shall send the scoots in this direction. We need this Pact of Vassalage units clearing the Tower of Destinies. Oh, excellent! We have a Pact of Cooperation already with Stronghold. Trading is enabled. Magical materials can be traded. Perhaps we shall see what they have. I can pay gold to receive either mana or knowledge. Excellent. I need not any of this at the moment. Ah, good, 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 Methodiel. Excellent. May the fruits of that labor bring you great satisfaction. May the emissions nourish your burgeoning empire. It certainly is growing. Look. Look upon my Tower of Destinies, all ye mortals and despair. It reaches up to the sky, cracked though it may be. It shooteth out powerful magical energies. Humans, Kung Fu Fenris. I am a human, and therefore we're playing humans. Excellent. We look. What do we see? The Clawmark Cave to the east. More mana! The negotiations have succeeded. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, no. Sorry, my apologies, Kung Fu Fenris. I did not see you. No, Pukajutsu simply discussed mallards. And I thought it wise to allow my court entertainer purview in terms of the magical mystery tours. And he will write for me. Excellent. I think we need more draft. That is indeed what we need. Although, I will say it's incredibly important for us to have a tavern. This feels important. This feels very important given, who I am. Summons a zealot. That might be of value. The Wayfinder grants fast movement to our scouts. Please. Feeling cute. Might solve a mystery. Might rewrite history. Excellent. I see. John, Squire Verrill. Lord, I cannot remember to what degree I promoted you. Or demoted you, if that's your thing. I appreciate the passion and zeal that you are demonstrating. Incredible. Incredible, Elizabeth, yes. Sometimes I do feel like I am in direct communication with the Godir themselves. John, I appreciate your zeal in attempting to dislodge this gem. Shall I withdraw the wood and send it forward again over and over, rapidly and repeatedly, in an attempt to bring the task to a satisfying conclusion? Do indeed! Try to clear the jam. I like my jam. Like I like my wheat. On bread. What on earth does he mean? We shall find out! Later. Threshed and ground into a fine meal. Excellent. Ah, perfect, another province. Perfect. This shall be perhaps our greatest of provinces. Another farm will allow us to boost this tavern. Oh, goodness gracious, Methodio. Excellent. I think another farm should be well loved, yes. Good. A second farm allows our people to eat well. And by eating well, some of them will think to convert some of that food, that hard-won nourishment, to drink. And then they shall be happier still. Kung Fu Fenris, what is this? Look at all these bonks. Who are you? Who are thou bonking? Oh, I see. No, horny, I see. Good luck with that, Kung Fu Fenris. That is not the way. Marauder Guard. No, we must progress to the Tower of Destiny. It is our destiny to clear it. More city ruins. Excellent. Whoa! There. There they are. The hunters from beyond. Perhaps now my order shall bring something to bear. A +1 Whispering Stone. Yes, please. That I shall take. When we uncover more enemies, free cities. Enemies we haven't met yet. As we uncover more free cities, we shall be able to befriend them more easily. I see. Ooh, silver tongue fruit. This is nice. Alright. Yes, peasant pikeman, please, and thank you. We shall explore the Tower of Destinies. There is much to do and only one hero with which to do it, as it were. And then I would like to found a city here in the ruins. That seems like a good idea. The crumbled spire was once a mighty archmage's seat of power. We must explore it. As you enter the Tower of Destinies, a grand hall with ornate columns at its center opens before you. The reliefs worked into these columns each tell the story of a rising people receiving gifts from the mysterious Gaudir. Some learned to endure fire. Others grew wings or started to siphon life from their enemies. We humans received the gift of adaptation and party. Only the worthy ascend. This is correct, Methodiel. I am indeed holding out for a hero till the end of the night, because I cannot wait much longer than one night for a hero. The Gaudir are the god kings of the world, Kung Fu Fenris ascended. I believe they are the emperors from the Second Age of Wonders. Your troops shudder as shrouded figures start to emerge from the dark edges of the hall. Ooh, okay. So, we may fight. It is a risky battle. I can cast a lesser ward. It feels about the same. I could flee, naturally. Plead for an order blessing. 50% success, 50% failure. 50% success. Your troops are changed. In the upcoming battle, Glint of the Angelis is active. And... or it doesn't. We shall save in this moment. I do not know what the future holds, but we shall try. It is not the Emperor's way to run from battle, to flee. This is the Tower of our destiny, and we will invoke the column! Please? Yes! Success! Your troops are changed. I am concerned. Incredibly concerned. This is a risky battle. All units of this race are affected by Angelis. Major race transformation. Ugh. Well, perhaps that's me, then. Humans, perhaps. I do not know what this means. Perhaps they can fly. It feels... Graspy Loot. Pilot of the grasses. Sage of all things in this world. It feels that this... playing this manually would be risky. Perhaps. I do not know exactly what I am doing. They're even in this scenario. Ah. Excellent. If I am defeated, I shall return. It feels like a bad choice, and yet... Graspy Loot, if it were to you, would you retreat? Or would you enter combat against these foes, given that we have the blessing of the angels? I do not know what to make of this. The Emperor does not know what to make of this. Indeed. Squire Verrill. Oh, Graspy Loot. I thought success meant that I got the blessing of the angels. I thought I was worthy. Oh, that's stupid. Alright, fine. Blood will flow. I feel like the worst thing that could happen is I could be slaughtered completely, and in which case, the scumming shall continue. Aha! Angelized! There are indeed many. Indeed, Methodiel. What does the angel mean? An important question. The terrain is not favorable. If we can quickly make it near the central pillar, we shall force them towards us. Perhaps they shall outmaneuver us. But I hope they shall not be able to. Shah. Yes. Yes, indeed. The scumming shall always continue under God Emperor Scottimius, and there shall be no sibilance in the world. Defense mode activated. This is fine. Come at me, bro, as my father used to say. We shall fight them. 70%. Excellent. Fire! As they come towards us, we shall graze them with our arrows. The foolishness continues. +2 defense, +2 resistance. Excellent. All adjacent friendly units gain +3 defense as well. Ah, foolish of me. This is all right. I could attempt to smite them, but it would appear it would do very little. This feels that perhaps... Oh, perhaps this shall be more difficult than I thought. We are indeed learning. I shall go this way. Excellent. And now we stand together. I think we shall leave the inspiring chant for now. Become strengthened if they have zeal. How would I know if they have zeal? If I look at you, can I see that you have zeal? This I do not know. But we shall... Ah, yes, of course. Of course, Graspy Loot. I must see them. Indeed. No zeal to be seen. No zeal. Faithful, however. That is nice, I suppose. Oh, flying movement and faithful. I mean, very interesting, dare I say. We're learning all together, aren't we, Graspy Loot? The pilot of all grasses sits head in hand. The face-palming shall continue. I do not remember what strengthened does. Perhaps I shall search. I shall find out. Oh my goodness. So many things have happened. But this I shall find. We shall find it together. Oh, excellent. The endless grass field. Strengthened... quality? We shall find it. Find it we shall. Combat units... blah, 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 blah. No doubt strengthened means that their strength shall increase. Yeah, does not matter. It matters not, says I. I shall leave it for now. Exactly, Pukajutsu. What other faith do we need? Try! Just try to get past me. Oh! I see! You have the power to fly behind. This we do not like. I see you have found a way of teleporting. Oh dear. I cannot fire at range next to the people. Shall reposition.
The unit just got hit by a retaliation. This happened.
Excuse
when
me for
an
the
enemy
briefest of
struck
moments.
from within
I must
its
check
zone of
something here.
control.
Excellent, Commissar Pook. I shall take the briefest of moments. Not what I meant to do, my apologies. I shall take the briefest of moments to step away, have someone bring me a drink to refill, and I shall return to this combat of stupidity in just the briefest of moments. The Emperor shall return! Welcome back, loyal subjects. Well, well, well. Weirdness from the astral sea. We meet again. Weirdness. Oh, my crown has tumbled in your presence. Your power knows no bounds, Weirdness. This is something that cannot be stood upon. Ceremony, it cannot be stood upon. Weirdness. I do not want to make an enemy of you, but I shall, if I must. Oh, we are returned to a battle of a lifetime, one that we have probably made a terrible mistake about. But perhaps we can destroy something. Oh dear. Aha! By leaving, I shall suffer an attack of opportunity. And retaliation, no less. This is indeed a poor state of affairs. But we knew the creatures defending this tower would be powerful. I must trust that we are able to defeat them. All together. Ah, I should have strengthened them. I should have strengthened them. I should have done it first. Silly. Silly me. Thou shalt be moraled! And in the meantime, defend! This is certainly we are in trouble. This is not good. Everything is on fire! A Hawaiian pie is code for a loss, Crosshair. A terrible, terrible loss. This is indeed very poor. Oh, goodness! My archers! I did not know they would move quite so speedily. Oh, that's not what I meant to do either, but that's all right. This is fine.
Your unit just attacked an enemy from behind.
Mmm.
This is called flanking.
Attacking from behind is the Humphrilaugus way. Oh, good, excellent. We resist their vengeful
This unit
flames.
has suffered casualties.
Ooh.
Casual.
Ooh. This is not so good either. We must continue to fight to the last, Angel Man. As best we can. Oh, already such a problem. I continue to forget. Oh dear. We have already lost so many. So many have fallen. It is such a disaster. Well, Perhaps it will be time for us to cut our losses. Ah, excellent. Defeat! Defight! Very good. We must at least attempt to defeat our enemies. Ah, to restart. Ah, yes, of course, Graspy Loot. I forgot that was even an option. I can use my Staff of Invisibility to venture back in time. I have the strangest feeling that this will also still be poor, but we must at least try. Perhaps we let them come to us. Or at least, perhaps, I send myself to outflank our enemies. This we shall do. Audio Gunner! Good evening! Thank you so much for your vassalage, for your sacrifices in my name. Welcome to the Age of Wonders with me, Emperor Scottimius, Humps IV. We have entered a strange magical tower where many enemies are upon us, and perhaps it shall be very, very bad for us. But we do what needs must. Excellent, Audio Gunner, thank you. I do not know what is left for us. We shall have to fight. I see they are now waiting to claim the high ground. Perhaps now would be a good time for us to attempt to engage. We can move. We can strike. Oh. Oh. 6. Very poor. How am I going to defeat this strange beast? Perhaps we wait one more to see if they venture any closer. We must take the high ground. I did not know it could... Ah! Good luck! Defeat! Defeat! We shall fight them on the stairs. We shall fight them by the towers. See, they are also able to throw fire upon us. This is not good. Do not lose your morale, men. Ah! Flanked! The strange beast must be defeated. While I would like to defeat this creature, oof, 30%. Oh, that will defeat so much more of it. Fire! Yes, excellent. Very good. We can at least defeat one of the strange creatures as they descend the stairs. Ah, perfect. This is going better. I will not say good as of yet, because I do not know what on earth we are yet doing, but we shall try. Exactly the crosshair. So saith the Book of Humps. Try reducing your enemy's forces to 0 before they reduce your forces to 0. No! I have been flanked! How have you been flanked? We have them surrounded! Oh! No! It's good that we can at least resist their burning. And perhaps I shall be able to defeat this strange creature as they arrive. Yes, we defeat the large creature, and perhaps... Ah, I see. It was not enough. Excellent, my friends. You have been defeated. Perhaps we shall sustain losses, but perhaps they matter not if we take this strange magical tower. I do not want your spell as of yet. Perhaps I do. I shall wet? Oh no. That's terrible. The wetness! Oh! Oh, we are on fire! Okay. We must defeat them. How can we do this? Exactly, Graspy Loot. Now he is but dead. That is how we do the crosshair. I cannot take an attack of opportunity, so we lock it down. We lock that shit down. Now you shall move ever closer to at least try to keep them from bombarding our troops. We have unfortunately been bombarded. No! No! Oh, those were my spiritual advisors. Now you must be destroyed. Ah! Take that! And this! Excellent. Perhaps we have lost many troops, but we shall found another city. We shall do what needs be done. No. We must use our archers to attack from a distance. These magma spirits are potent. Excellent, we have done it! Cannot believe it. It was very difficult. The guardians of the tower have been dispersed, leaving its secrets ripe for the taking. You find a single tome-like book, its binding old and imposing like a testament of time. Whether the mysterious Godier shown in the columns left it, or some preserver of his legacy remains unclear. You hear a voice echo in your head. Which path do you wish to lead the noble humans on? Excellent. Toward a faith-bound paradise, free of sin? Sin is a construct, and I believe that, interestingly enough, all of the best things in life are sinful. Should we be Gaia's chosen? This is true, Graspy Loot. Which you can cast to alter the abilities and appearance of your race. Apparently, Gaia's chosen does the same. Gold touch. Aha! Excellent. Well then, we shall venture forth into the wilds to embrace its roots. You have been gifted, Scottimius Humphrilaugus. Before long, you will know what that truly means. It takes out Monster Slayer and hands it to you. You are ready to strike Yaka. Well, no, I will not. You will send the battalion of warriors. Oh, excellent. Well, that sounds fantastic. Healers, archers, or pikemen. Since I have lost all of my pikemen. Thank you, Graspy Loot. I do indeed enjoy this Monster Slayer. Oof. I do not want to destroy Yaka in this exact moment, but we shall do what we can. Ah, the pikemen are here. I see. Not quite what I wanted either, but we'll do what we can. 125. We require more units. Oh, excellent. Oh, shoot. My ruler has leveled up. This we must take. Good, the crosshair. I do not like those pro-toss. I do not mind being tossed, and therefore I am also sometimes pro of the tossing myself. However, to be tossed from the club is a sin in the extreme. I do not want all of these support skills. All non-hero units in the army gain +2 experience each turn. Not bad. Not bad at all. Perhaps I should take some resistance. We are certainly in trouble. We'll take fighting 1. Because we must fight, at least in part. My scouts shall venture forth and discover a strange small monster den. Ooh. Father Oak, a gold wonder! Excellent. Ah, yes, and of course, Scottimius Humphrilaugus. We must venture forth and try to create an outpost here in the ruins of the city. A friendship was declared. Well, thank you very much, Sundren of House Iniok. I believe we can indeed be friends at this time. For now. Nature is seldom good or evil. It is hungry, territorial, and protective of its young. Nests and dens such as these are home to various beasts of the wild, whose natural ferocity and power of tooth and claw or beak may prove more than a match of sharpest steel. Ah, this is bad. A throng of vile monsters have claimed this region. If left unchecked, they will grow in strength, expand their territory, and send out invasion armies. Well, I must destroy them, mustn't I? So that I can claim a Father Oak for myself. Ooh. Oh! I did not know, Grass Pilut, the pilot of grasses. I thought to transform one's species was simply to transform the way one looks, not to make them more powerful. Infuse the race with the blessing of nature. Charge resistance, status resistance, and hit points, as you indeed suggested I shall be mousing over in the future. However, I believe we shall take the time to transform our people with the blessings of nature, and now there's roots growing out of my head. Well, fine, I guess. It's not quite what I wanted, but I suppose... Ah, God. We must do what we can. Yes. We shall enchant our scouts with extra fast movement, even though I've already moved them both. Foolishly, perhaps. But that will be fine. And they shall wait as the hump of the world continues to produce all sorts of wonderful... Oh, no, of course, Graspy Loots. It is not gold or angels, but it is people in the trees themselves. This we like. I could take this seafaring, although there seems to be no water. So what's the point, really? We shall wait. We shall save our Imperium for the founding of beautiful outposts. We must set our research. Thou shalt not have other clubs. Make graven images of other clubs. Oh, baby. Yes. Yes, the fanatical workforce. Shall not take club entry in vain. Remember hangover day and keep it chill. Honor thy bouncer and thy bartender. Thou shalt not kill the mood of the club. Thou shalt not commit club faux pas. Shalt not take others' drinks. Shalt not lie about thine age. And thou shalt not vomit, at least not here. Yes, weirdness, and yet it is the decision that we make. Why can I not found an outpost here in these city ruins? I would like to found near some of these city ruins, but why not? Whose claim exists upon them? None. Perhaps I must expand further. I am indeed on the province, Graspy Loot. Perhaps it is simply I am too soon. I do not know. I do not know. We shall venture further to Orichalcum. Sage Yadoyev, Starglaive of Orichalcum, greets you with a sage, insufferable expression. Salutations, Scottimius Humphrelaugus. The firebrand protectors of Orichalcum extend a hopeful wish of mutual neutrality. Well, I do have many a whispering stone, so you may have one, and we shall see, perhaps, if it shall be of use. Aha! I must be on the city ruins, and this I shall do. Thank you, Piloot. Grass Piloot, I think is what I meant to say. Oh, goodness. Oh, from within the smoke of a burning cloud, a regal figure reveals itself. You have been deemed worthy of gazing at the aspect of the truly sublime Yaka. You may now surrender your people in temples to the god of fire, or watch them burn in retribution. Will you resist the demanding gripe? Yes, of course. I have a feeling I shall be in big trouble. And yet, Yaka, I shall destroy you. Perhaps there will be something else excellent. Food? Perfect. Good, good, good. We can add another province. I have a vault of gold that I wish moved, but it requires a small deposit. I have heard of these scams before. Build a farm, build 2 farms, build 2 quarries. Well, I have no quarries at the moment. I have no quarries with you, sir. But I shall build one because I hope to destroy these strange beasts soon. Once I have a bit more army. Not much more, though. We are almost there. Yaka is moving. Oh, dear. Is this him? This is the army of Yaka? He is here! You must run, noble scout. Run! For your life! Oh, shoot, not that way, though. Keep running! Excellent. The castle is here. We shall build. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I can build the circle of zealotry. Ooh-wee. I can build all sorts of things. This is excellent. I would like my battlements. Oh, shoot. I think I decided to build the... Oh, well, that's not what I quite meant to do, but that's all right. I've got the Circle of Zealotry. The Sanctum of Scrolls and Slua Studies. Exactly, the Crosshair. There has been much happening, and this is how we like it. Now, 198 does not seem as strong, perhaps, as necessary. Therefore, we shall continue to produce troops. A bannerman, a defender. Excellent. And do we have much gold? Not that much gold. We shall hold off until we have more gold. These scouts shall continue to scout for me. Evil presence, yes, I know. And, excellent. Found me a city. Excellent. Soon, a new city shall arise to the southwest. A city that shall be known, perhaps, as the Pilot of Grasses. Perhaps it shall be known as the Crosswall Hare. Ah, Sire Galactus has proven worthy in battle. Ooh, excellent. The 77th rank. Goodness gracious, the Crosshair. There is much rank to be had. Hey, Roger Twy. Welcome to the Age of Wonders with Emperor Scottimius Humphrilaugus IV. Hail, Caesar! Get inside. It is wonderful to have you. Have you with us. Hey, Whispering Stones. Excellent. Now, we must heal and find ourselves additional troops before we venture forth to try to defeat our enemies. In the meantime, we shall take this safe battle, earn some experience. Good. And a level up. Even better. Oh, goodness. I wonder what's over this hill. Our city of Samarkand is just over that hill. Perfect. I would like a fanatical workforce. I would indeed. I have the straight... Oh, sorry. Yes, what is it, Sundren? Ready to discuss another treaty. I've been pondering many allies and enemies. I am glad that you seem to be one of the former. Yes, let us negotiate. Great, you have... That's fine. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This is correct. Sklarticusp joins us for the Age of Wonders. I do not disagree, Sklarticusp. However, I have been finding that it's been grabbing me much more now that it is my life on the line. Now that we have been finding magic towers, making our peoples closer to the earth. It is indeed that kind of game. One in which lumber is gently inserted in and out of sawmills. One in which we tilt at windmills and make more sheep in the fields. It's a beautiful world. What do I want next? Oh, stand together. Well, we don't need that yet, do we? Grants enchanted units zeal! This is what we want. Yes. Excellent. Aren't they, Weirdness? In fact, Weirdness, my question would be, how large are the butterflies? Truly terrifying. The Free City has made a pact of loyalty with us. Excellent. We are almost at a pact of vassalage. This is very good. We can continue to be friends, at least not enemies. All right, now you, my friend, you are very, very hurt. We must get you home so that you may rest. Ah, indeed, the crosshair. My scout shall continue to run, because the armies of Yaka are simply nearby. This is truly a terrifying world in which we live. Ah, now I have much money. Well, perhaps now I can hurry some production. Come, friends. We shall defeat these strange beasts and then move forward to find additional opportunities in the world. Ah, the tavern. Excellent. This is what I have always wanted. A new tavern to behold. Ooh, what is this? I can... Oh, the haste berries provide me additional Oh, goodness. Yes, please. Perhaps another forester. Oh, a quarry would have been... I could not build a quarry there. Who would like to trade? They have asked of us the wizard bond. Both rulers agree to a wizard's bond. The throne city of each ruler shall be revealed. They can call each other to war. Yes, of course. Of course, Sundrin. Your power is not to be shied away from. Excellent. Lighthaven is closer to Yaka than I... Werewolves? They're wolves? Werewolves? I like that. The sounds of that, Graspy Loot. My goodness. Now I have much more that I can get. Oh, good, good, good. Excellent, yes. Of course, Graspy Loot. Thank you. Perhaps we require additional fortification. Well, we have fortifications upcoming. Clergy Commons. The religion of Dahump requires additional clergy to satisfy it, yes. I can build this wizard tower. Very good. Ah, yes, of course, the crosshair. So now we can take the prison cells, the crypts. Oh no, this is wizard tower. We already have that. We shall wait for the additional... should wait for additional, yes, of course. The crosshair. The crypt. If I can put it in the queue, I shall. No, I cannot. The queue is full. That gallery is full. Ah! Order has provided me something else. Vassals gain plus 10 gold. Yes! I have tributaries, much like a mighty river. I have tributaries running through me. Now, if you'll excuse me, this is a low-risk battle, and I must win it. Charge! Victory! Excellent. The food is ours. They sit upon a vein of gold, and they sit upon sheep. And they sit upon wreckage from a galleon. Does not seem very strong. Perhaps I can defeat them in one. Ah, I see. A vein for gold. Eravana and Seren Zero, welcome to the Age of Wonders with me, Emperor Scanthelia. Welcome to the Age of Wonders with me, Emperor Scottimius Humphrilaugus IV. He of the party and of the Scepter of Invisibility. Welcome indeed. If you like that, Eravana, you'll love our capital, the Hump of the World. Sitting atop a mighty hump, looking down upon the rest of the world. Stronghold near our vassal. Oh, excellent. I can engage another. Oh, good, good, good. I've not founded the kink yet. I need a quarry. No, I have... Do I not have 2 quarries? I do not have 2 quarries as of yet. We require another quarry to boost what we require. Whoa! What is this? Magical materials. Thank you, Eravana. Thank you. As I have said before, many of my ancestors, going back from passing down from father to son ad infinitum, they had a helm of great power, but moving into this new age of wonders, I decided it was important to make something myself, to make something of myself as well. Thelia, you have walked into an age of wonders. Excellent, Graspy Loot. I understand now. I understand. Founding, migrating, absorbing cities takes -2 turns. So if I were to find silver tongue fruit and a rainbow clover, I would receive some Imperium income. Very, very good. And of course, other civilizations may have, other rulers may have some of these magic materials. I see. Very interesting. Fruitful integration feels important. Outposts cost less gold, take less turns to build, and start with a palisade wall. Yes, please. Now, my armies must venture forth and defeat them. Oh! Excellent, Thelia! Congratulations! Fruitful integration for your loins. My goodness, Eravana, please! There are children present. I mean, somewhere. Not here, of course. You say what you would like. I got the Wand of Blizzards. Excellent? Question mark? Thelia, this is excellent news, and we must celebrate. I would like to propose a toast to Thelia, the cutter of hairs, the styler of dews. You may celebrate with me for up to 5 minutes, for then I must retreat into the void, as one does. Let us continue to explore. Perhaps I shall find these horrific Yakanites. Ugh. A fat tire! Eravana, I do not understand, but I suppose anything goes here, and that is honestly all right. Another world tree! Goodness gracious. What am I to do with all of these world trees? How does my outpost? 1 turn left until we create a new city. Eravana, Amber Ale is my Achilles heel. Because, of course, I had the mages repair my actual Achilles heel, my heel, injured by Achilles. Come along, troops. We must defeat our enemies. As your troops approach the band of mercenary guards, they raise the white flag. We were hired by a rich merchant to look after the gold vein. We expected to protect it from roaming scoundrels, not against a full-fledged assault. That's correct, Graspy-Loot. The Achilles! I was the only person able to tie him in single hand-to-hand combat. Perhaps it had something to do with this scepter of invisibility. Perhaps it had something to do with my martial prowess. Perhaps it had something to do with the fact that Achilles was essentially drunk asleep, but something happened, and I was injured, but survived. Yes, of course. You vastly outnumber the guards. Excellent. Crosshair, we can change their contract to gain a wild speaker. Excellent. We now have an additional... Oh, these troops are strong. We have many troops at our disposal now. Perhaps it is time to clear this monstrous den before moving further down towards the strange hunters from beyond and Yaka himself. But we shall continue to heal. You were complimented? Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you. A new rally has started. Cities that are loyal to you have put forward a list of draftable units. A butcher ogre, a brewer ogre, a defender, or a bannerman. Well, we all know where this is going. The brewer ogre is able to both strike and drink, and this we must have. Show me the brewer! Whilst we continue to explore. Crosshair, we shall decide soon. I believe she and I require a bit more time together, although I do like her outfit very much. We may not be so different after all, Scottimius. Your actions are promising. By all means, continue. A personal preference for your actions of empires with good relations with free cities. Oh, thank you, the Crosshair, yes. I believe Scottimius Humphrilaugus and Sundrin of House Iniok. Perhaps I can pronounce my marriage? No, not yet. I can declare my friendship for 100 gold. Feels like a lot. It's a lot of gold. I can give her the Tower of Destinies. Goodness gracious, why would I do this? Alright, we shall finish out our turn as we venture towards Orichalcum. Ooh! The troops of Yaka! This shall bring us to an end of the Emperor's plan, but only for today. I believe we have found much to rejoice about. Exactly the crosshair. If I gift her a Tower of Destiny, perhaps she will accept my Tower of Destiny, if you understand. I must say, thank you all very much for joining me, Emperor Scottimius Umphrilaugus IV, on this day of days. This time of times, this age of wonders. Indeed it does, Striker. Indeed it does. All hail Emperor Scottimius, he of the rooted head, he of the sawmill, he of the fighting relatively well. Thank you, Kragod. Thank you. Your loyalty at this early hour is noted and appreciated. Perhaps I shall name a city for you. If you liked today's stream, let me know on the Discord so that I know to return in the future. But I believe I shall, because I had an absolute baller time. We still need to make up the club, but we at least have a brewing ogre. And not a problem of ogres brewing, you understand. I shall leave you with a bit of my magical music, and I shall bid you good day and farewell. Stay tuned to the Discord for all of the upcoming streams, including Doomed at a strange new time on Thursday at 1600. Thank you all. Good night, and respect thine emperor!